I hope you enjoyed that last two-fer lesson. Instead of just sharing that brilliant tip from Taryn, I also kind of jumped ahead and started going on my rampage about why you should dump social media for Pinterest instead. And I could have re-recorded all that where there wasn't that big error, but I'm leaving it for you on purpose because I am a recovering perfectionist, uh, which perfectly on topic, my darling. If you also suffer with perfectionism, platforms like social media, you want to talk about throwing gasoline on a fire. My gosh, because the fact of the matter is, the more that you are looking at everyone else's brands and products and offers and content and this and that, every time you're looking at something and you see something you like, it's almost like your brain takes a little bookmark or files something away and goes, ooh, I like that, I like that, I wish it could be like that. And then when you sit down to go design, there's so many little tidbits of conflicting and random information. It becomes impossible for you to live up to these like grayish standards that you've now created for yourself, and it becomes very overwhelming, very frustrating, all these things. So same along the lines of why this particular course, I'm not showing up on camera to give permission to those that are afraid to show up on camera to go ahead and create that content anyway. You don't have to be on camera the whole time. And even if you are on camera, you sure as hell don't have to be all glammed up and everything too. In fact, you know what? Let's just see if, you know what, I don't want to ruin the video, but next time I'll show you just how gnarly I'm looking this morning and give you a little more permission to go ahead and show up that way too. I'm in multiple layers of sweats, drinking my tea, my hair is a mess. Well, you'll see. Anyway, let's keep the ball rolling. I hope that you're feeling encouraged now. And since we've already started to soar to new heights with Tailwind, let's dive back in and take a look. So, welcome to Tailwind. This is not going to be like a master class on Tailwind. I will probably have more content on Tailwind coming out, but the short and sweet side of this is that Tailwind is ultimately a scheduling platform for Pinterest primarily. I believe also Instagram as well. But I don't know about you, but I hate working with Instagram. I just hate the platform. I can't stand being on it. Yeah, not going to go into that tangent of all the things that I hate about Instagram. But anyway, this platform will allow you, I believe, to schedule out to both. I just use it for Pinterest. And what's so great about it is you can bulk create those pins for yourself. Remember that Taryn told us we want to upload 3 fresh pins a day? Well, it would be so easy to forget or to skip them. And what if we prefer to kind of set it and forget it and get ahead? Well, that's exactly what Tailwind is going to allow us to do. So I just quickly created a tall pin to promote the blog post. I actually started to create a couple of them. So here you can see this is the exact same blog post. And what I'm going to do is pull out different headings and like kind of rearrange or rework the title multiple times in order to test different titles and things like that. But that's how you can sort of stretch an individual piece of content to get more pins out of it. It'd be very easy for an epic blog post like the one that we just published. I still have her up. Let's grab her. Oh my gosh. And you guys, I totally jinxed myself yesterday. I don't remember or don't know if you remember, but I was talking about in a previous lesson as we were doing the blogging part of this. One of my biggest frustrations in life is losing your work. And well, let's just say long and short of it, I had to re-upload this before starting to record this morning. Yeah. Anywho, as you can see, I've already gone ahead and added my pin image into the blog post. I've added a link to it as well. And now you can see this handy dandy little button pops up because I have that tasty pins turned on. So when someone comes to my blog and they read it and they want to share it, they can save it. Of course, this handy dandy little thing pops up because of tasty pins as well and encourages them to follow me. But it makes it really easy for me to just right from this website, go ahead and schedule the pin. So let's hop back over into Tailwind and assume that I wanted to create a fresh pin. Let's see if it'll load. This particular software, I've always had a hard time getting to load quickly. I will say that if I do have any complaints at all about it, that's usually it. So I would real quickly just upload the photo. That's the pin. Now I have the URL. Grab that bad boy. Okay. And what you can see over here is they actually have AI built in that's trying to take the image and create its own pins for me. But you can also see that once I put the URL in here, it auto-populated all of these images for me. So pretty cool. So anyway, I would go through, I would add my title and my description, and then I can schedule it to go out. Now, another really powerful feature of Tailwind is they have something called loops where you can set certain pins that you want that are evergreen that you want to get published over and over again into a loop based on a certain category, and then you don't have to actually show up and pin them over and over again every day. It'll take care of it for you. So just to give you an idea, let this load back up. So like all of these pins here that are scheduled right now, they are actually in loops. I have not manually done this. I manually did it once. Some of them, like these green and pink ones, are from probably 3 years ago. And they keep getting pinned every so often, basically on a rotating basis with the other pins in that loop category. And what's really cool is it shows up to Pinterest as a new pin. So it takes care of that tip that Taryn shared with us about uploading at least 3 fresh pins daily. So with that, I am going to leave you and just remind you that you can so quickly and easily, using the stunning templates that Taryn provides over on swishsocial.co, in order to luxuriously upgrade and very quickly scale your Pinterest presence. All you got to do is grab those templates and start going through and adding one for each of your headings and your titles, all your pieces of content, your products, everything you got so far, even tips pulled out from them and things like that. Whatever you want to do, the sky's the limit. I just want to see you get started, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me via Pinterest. Well, I'd love to follow you. I'd love to pin your pins. And I hope that this is going to give you the little kick in the butt you need to stop wasting so much time on the disposable, bite-sized, often toxic content on social media, and instead opt for a way more peaceful life and way of doing business. Please, I want that so badly for you. Yes, I do. Okay. All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. And wow, okay, that was like the fastest lesson, it feels like, or fastest module. But we've got to move on in our next video to talking about emailing your list. So I hope you are ready for that. I know there's a lot of mixed emotions out there about email, but I'm hoping I clear up any myths for you in this module. So I'll see you there.